This is your friendly Kate librarian here to give you a little bit of help with highlighting and annotating PDFs. And this is going to be just a short tutorial introducing you to a really handy tool that's right on your existing Mac. And I know that some of you have been trying various tools that are out there on the web, including Hypothesis. That's a great one. But those are really designed for working with PDFs that are converted text files. So MS Word, for example, or TextEdit that's been converted to a PDF. But right now you are mostly working from K-Teachers, you're mostly working with scanned files. And so those are image files that have been converted to PDFs. They don't have selectable text, and you will not be able to use some of those tools the way they're meant to be used. But there is a great tool right here on your Mac. It is Preview. I know that you all know Preview because you use it to work with photos, open photos, and maybe edit photos. It's great for working with PDFs. And so you may keep it down in your dock. If you don't, you would just hit Command Spacebar to make your, not your Siri open up, Command Spacebar to make Spotlight Search open up. And you would search for it there. I do keep it down in my dock, so I'm just going to click down there for it to open up. When it opens, the only way you know it's open, of course, is that it's taken over the menu options on the upper left of your window. And you may not be able to see that in the video, but it's there, and you would go to the File drop-down menu and open up a file. I know that a lot of you are working with things fall apart right now, and so I've worked with that recently, so I'm going to go ahead and open it up. And so here's an example, and of course it's opened where I was last at, but you could scroll through anywhere. And let me just make this a little bit larger. I'm not going to go full screen because I want to be able to really show you the sidebar on this as well. So the best way of using it is to annotate. And to annotate in Preview, you can go up to the Tool drop-down menu, and then there's an Annotate option here. You can pick that, and there's various options there. An even easier way to get to it is to use this icon here and click on Show Markup Toolbar. And when you do that, some more options open up for you here. And to annotate, you would just add these little note cards to whatever it is that you're interested in writing about. And let's say I want to do something about this slippery as a fish. What's that meaning? I'd click on note card, and it just opens one up there. And I'd say, type anything here. What do they mean by slippery? And you could just keep adding on to it. You can hit return and keep clicking down it and adding on. And if you click outside of it, it shrinks it down. And when it's small like this, if you hover over it, first of all, you should be able to see what it says on that note. And this is also when you can change the color of the note. Like you saw up above, I've got a blue one going here. Maybe I want to change this one to some different color, and I can control click or right click using my two fingers, click down, and I'm going to change this to a nice pink note card. And if you've done this a lot of times, you might want to see where your various notes are. To do that, you go up to this little funky box over here on the side, and where it says Choose Sidebar Display, and move from Hide Sidebar to Highlights and Notes. And when you do that, you can see all of the notes that you have included onto the PDF. And if you want to get rid of one, you just click on it on the sidebar so it's selected, and then hit the delete key on your keyboard and it goes away. Okay, so what if you want to add highlights to it? Now if this were searchable, selectable text, you would be able to use this tool up here and choose colors and just select it and turn it whatever color up here you would like for your highlight. This is an image, you can't do that. What you can do, however, is to make a different kind of note on it. And to do that, you'd move over and select this tool here, this pen tool. And then you might go over here and choose, okay, the thickness of the line that you want to use. You're going to underline it instead of highlighting it. And here are these options. So this would be for text if you're going to choose the fill color. And here, because it has that red line through it, I know that it's actually transparent. if I started using, this is the tool that changes the color of the pen. So this is where I would go to change that color, and maybe I want it to be this medium red. And I'm going to say Amalansi was a wily craftsman. Look at what a terrible person I am using my trackbar. I'm just so sloppy with it. But as soon as I let go, well, I've accidentally created an oval on it, which I can delete and then just start over again. Amalansi was a wily craftsman. Let go. Oh, that's a much better line. Okay. And let's say I want to lengthen it just by grabbing that circle at the end. And if I don't like the location, I can move it anywhere. And again, if I want to change the color of it, I would just go up to this outlined box and I would change the color of it there. Okay, so I hope that that makes sense. If you're still in this pen, it's going to keep drawing wherever you are. As soon as you let go, you just hit delete. And if you want to move this note, you have to make sure that you're out of the pen tool, move back to the text tool there, and then you can grab it. Okay, and slide it around any place that you want. And then of course you go up here under File, drop down to save it. Okay, I hope that helps, and please shoot me an email if you have any questions. Bye.